Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I had to get Arya into bed. And of course, it's gonna have a couple more minutes, just a couple more minutes. It's always something, you know, when it's bedtime. So let me know when you're hopping on. Welcome to the Artistry Collective. Just waiting for it to get out there. Still not yet. All right, so what I am working on is a mixed media piece. Hi, Paula. It's so weird. It says, well, now it's showing it. It's totally delayed on there. Hi again, sweet friend. So I was working on this mixed media piece, Circus piece here earlier, and I am going to finish this. So let me take all my little things off. Actually, I should leave those in place because I'm kind of liking how everything's kind of set up here with all the little ephemera things. But I wanted to show you guys what I have so far. I got to glue all the things with this stuff, but all this stuff is, you know, the background things are down. This I did do some inking, same with like these little pieces here. So I have to glue all that down. And then I do plan on putting a few florals as well. And then probably like a couple more tickets or something. And then I do have these little ephemera pieces, which are really cute. So I am going to put those down. I got like a pack of a bunch of different circus ephemera stuff from like little die cuts from Amazon. There was these little hats in the pack too. So I am going to, hey Dana, how are you, sweet friend? So I'm going to put those on there and just start like gluing the things. So the event I was in earlier was, it was called Circus of Creativity. So I decided to do like a whole circus piece here. Hey Judy, hey LaFon. It's great to see you guys again. Thanks for joining. And then this little clown up here, I gave her one. A little bit smaller one. But I wanted to at least have like two of them having the little hats on because I thought they were really cute. So we got that one. And then this little piece, I put a balloon here. So I'm gonna, I think I like the position that that's in as well. But this stuff's not glued down, so I gotta take care of that and then glue these little ones down too. But I did put like the little, you know, tickets here, and it says Casey joins the circus. So it's from like an old book. So I'm gonna kind of build up the little, you know, mixed media piece with that. And I was kind of thinking to put some trim on there. Like I do have this really cute ribbon. These are all from Michael's. And there was a bunch of different, like tons and tons that I found years ago. Turin, how are you? Sorry if I'm Turin. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. So there was a lot of different like themes in, you know, like mermaid. There was this one's clown, tons of different ones. So it was really, really cute. The little trim packs here. So I am going to use this one. I just need to find the ends somewhere. How can I get this off? Goodness, is this one gonna come off easier? It's tucked in somewhere. I just don't know where. And I certainly don't want to go ripping it apart either because I have, maybe I should just pull the pack, like pull this off. Okay. That way I can try to find the end of this a little bit better. I never used these blue stars, but they're looking pretty cool too. But this would be a good set for even like 4th of July. And there was a witch one. There was like a bunch of different little sets of these. I don't know if they sell them anymore. This one was under Halloween. celebrated Halloween. So I don't know if they sell them anymore, but look how cool this one is. That's really, really neat. Maybe I'll have to use that somewhere on here too. But this one right here is kind of like an eyelash yarn trim. So it has like the little thing that, you know, loops down, the little loopies. So I'm going to put that on here. So I need to get this. I'll just lift it up because I do want to put it right under that as well. And put this. Yeah, so for the event earlier on Facebook, I was making this and I was like, you know what? Let me just finish it. Because I know tomorrow I'm doing like it's like a junk journal event. So I won't be able to work on it tomorrow. And then, there we go. There we go. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call and it froze the whole thing. What a bummer. All right, so we got that on. That looks cute. I like the little, just the little details in it. I think is adorable. So I'm gonna give this to my friend because her and her husband, I don't know if you guys heard me because it was totally frozen, but my friend and her husband used to be clowns. So I am going to give her this. And then before I had found a like this porcelain clown thing from the thrift store, and I sent her that, and then a vintage, like this vintage paper I used on here. It's actually like a vintage gift wrap from the antique store. So I sent her one of those as well. I was wondering if I needed to put anything underneath of it, but I think it's good. I do want to use those stars though, so maybe I could put it somehow on here. I don't know if it would like go around the circle really well. If not, maybe just across. But I am going to glue this part down. Actually, let me see if I can put another piece of paper just to have like some, just to have it lifted up a little bit. I'm going to try that. I could do a little yellow. I do have this yellow tissue paper that has stars. Oh, goodness, I'm dropping it too. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. I just need a little bit of it, really. So let's tear that. So how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. And am I going to be able to see? Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. You know, for the mixed media pieces, I love layering. So I feel like, you know, it's just, I got to do it. I got to do it. All right, let's put these up because it's in the way. But I was using the ink earlier because I was inking up these little pieces here instead of painting them. All right, so let's put this down first. There. How's everybody doing though? Real clowns, like it? Yeah, they were real clowns in a circus. I don't want to cover the photos on the side, so I guess right here is going to have to do. Because I put these in the four corners here, which I really thought were really amazing. Little vintage photos that I printed out. Well, vintage style anyway. I printed those out yesterday, I think it was. All right, so we got that. And I really wanted to use this one here, but I couldn't fit it in here. But it's a little boy running away to join the circus. Doing pretty good? Awesome. That is fantastic. I am glad to hear that. All right, and then where's the little guy for up there? Here's his balloon. It was a little mouse. Here it is. So there's a little mouse and balloon that I'm going to put over here on the side. Uh-oh, my glue's going crazy again. I guess for these, I'm going to use the art glitter glue. since it's not a printable. Now I have glue all over my hands. Yeah, this one's not a printable, so it's safe. Just as long as I can get it working here. Yeah, I wanted to do at some point, I mean, I don't know when, because there's so many different journals I want to make, but I wanted to do a circus themed journal at some point. I think that would be cute, because I got like all, you know, different papers and ephemera stuff. I keep losing the things that I'm sitting down. Here it is. All right, so we got the little balloon. I might as well use some of this glue right here. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. All right, and then this one's holding the balloon. That's cute. I think I might put this one here in the middle of the lance. I got this guy. He's holding a balloon. Let me show you how cute he is. He's adorable as ever. I don't want to cover like a lot of, you know, I've already covered quite a bit of this vintage paper. So I'm trying to put it somewhere where, you know, it's not really covering that, because I've already covered quite a bit at this point. So tomorrow I'll be live on Facebook at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I can see you guys there too. Would be awesome. Okay, so then we got this one. I might want to use him, maybe, but I got this clown over here with a little balloon too. So I'm going to put this over in this corner. I'm just trying to get the rest of the glue off of this thing, because for all these little pieces I can use the other one. This one keeps on coming out like crazy. All right, so this one here, kind of in the same spot as that one, which I wasn't really trying to do on purpose. It just, I happened to just put it there. Oh, well, it's coming out again. I need to hurry up and put the lid on this thing. That's what I need to do. Stop. I don't know why it keeps doing that, like nonstop. I don't even, like sometimes I would have to lay it on the side so I can get it to, you know, come out good. But now it's just, it's been nonstop with it. All right, so he's gonna hold his balloon. And now I have to work on, I think I'll use this one too, but I do want to make sure to ink it up. I mean, I'm probably going to ink up all of them that I put down just to cover some of the white pieces on there. But this one has even more, because I want to go with like the whole, kind of stick with the vintage vibes here. All right, so then that one's going to go there. So let's use this glue. Okay. So we were setting up all this stuff for the baby. I can't believe she's going to be here in like, hey Shauna, how are you, sweet friend? She's going to be here in like 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. Super excited. We got the bed and everything all set up, the clothes hung up, and you know, all the things. So it's almost time. All right, where's my little, oh, right there. There it is. Yeah, I just want to get all the pieces that have the white, just to age it a bit. that's what I'm gonna do. So I was planning on working on a Halloween piece tonight, until I didn't finish this earlier, and then I decided to just go ahead and work on this, which I know it's not everybody's, you know, favorite theme, but it's still, you know, it's still fun. And it could totally be used for Halloween. You know, circus stuff, clowns, all that. Or like my friend was mentioning earlier, it would be cute in a baby room too. If you had like little circus stuff, little circus animals and all. And then I think I will use this guy. So I just need to ink that up some. All right. Let me see if I can use this ribbon here, which is just, you know, stars. I don't think it's gonna work with going, well, I guess it will. I'm gonna frame it out. I think I'm gonna do a little bit at a time with this glue and just frame out the frame. Okay, what's going on here? I know there's plenty of glue in here. The other one's coming out too much. This one's barely coming out. No, I'd much rather use this one though right now because the other one's been coming out like way too much. So it's just a little annoying. All right, I gotta try to get this right on the edge here. Can I stay? Oh my gosh. It's sticking to my finger instead. My hands are sticky. Sticky as ever. I think I need to get this off of the pack. Wow, there was quite a bit on there. And then I'm just gonna like glue around because it's gonna be easier. All right, twist this little one. It's like on by a little thread. Okay, stay. So what did everybody do today? I had to take Bella to her dentist appointment for cleaning. I feel like I've been there again like quite a bit because, you know, all the kids have to go and it's like different times. This one I feel like is gonna stick better right away. So I'm just gonna have to use that really quick here. Especially on this ink. Right now it just wants to slide around. All right, there. Yeah, so I took her there and then had to do a couple errands and stuff. But other than that, I was working on, I'm trying to like decorate for Halloween. And it's so many totes that it's really overwhelming. I know I really need to get rid of some stuff. Because I've just been, you know, I love Halloween. I've been collecting for, you know, years. So it's quite a bit. This one is a little difficult to get down, but I'm getting it. All right, now it's twisting up. Goodness. Almost there. There we go. Okay, scissors. Nice. I think I need to take this one off. That little star I can use for something. All right, and then this one is totally lifted, so that needs to go down. There we go. Okay. I just needed to stay and cooperate. Wednesday for us in the States, friend. Happy Thursdays. I like to call it pre-weekend. Hey, Annie, how are you doing, sweet friend? I am glad to see you here. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, it's still in the States. It is definitely still Wednesday, but a couple more hours, it's going to be Thursday. So not far behind here. All right, so I already inked these up. It's like little, it looks like lattice, like a little netting kind of thing, but it's like a chipboard. So I cut it, it was like a square. So I cut that just to have the pieces on the side there. And then I'm gonna put this, I think I can trim this a little, because you're not gonna see the bottom anyhow. And then trim the top. Yeah, you're not gonna see those anyhow, but I'm gonna use this little thing right here. It came out of one of my ephemera books. So it has like music sheet on the back. Wish I could catch you live more often. Always busy at night. It's so good to see you too, sweet friend. It is, it is. Anytime you jump on, I definitely appreciate it. But that's how I am. Like at night, I seem to be, I get more like busier. I feel like I get like my first wind instead of second wind at night. Though lately I have been going to bed earlier, so, which is unusual for me. Like, I mean, last night it wasn't quite as early, but lately it's been like 1 and 2 in the morning, and that's really early for me. Definitely pretty early. Okay, so let's do a little of this tissue paper. It has the stars, and, you know, got the yellow going on. I do like the torn edges, so I'm just going to try to take a little bit more off of up here. And then some Wednesdays I have 2 lives. Like every other week I have two events that I'm in. So this one and then another one on Facebook, which is at like 6 p.m. So it's much earlier. And then I have to do stuff in between. And then by the time I get to here and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of exhausted. But then I enjoy doing it. Yeah, that looks cute. Just layering it up. All right, so let's build this up. I need to glue this down, though it's tiny. Very tiny little pieces here. So I think this glue will be the best bet because it is, like it comes out, you know, like a fine little tip there. Though it actually did come with another tip. Like an even more like fine tip, but I was too lazy to put it on. Way too lazy. All right, this one there. And there's a bit of glue, but I think it, you know, it'll be covered, so I think it'll be good. It shall be good to go. So I don't do like any kind of circus stuff, you know, decorations for my house. So I'm planning on sending this to my friend. And I think she's gonna really like it. So anytime I do like any kind of like circus thing, then it pretty much like makes me think of her. And then I send it to her. like that porcelain clown I found at the thrift store before was really, it was such an awesome find. So of course I had to get it, but I'm like, well, I'm going to definitely send it to her. I don't know how long, I can't remember, but her and her husband did they were clowns in a circus for, I think she said maybe like 15 or 20 years or something. It was quite a long time. So I thought that was pretty cool because I've never had any friends other than her that, you know, was actually like a clown. So it was really, really nifty. Very nifty. All right, that one. And then this one. I'm still wondering, should I put... I think I do want to put like a couple little floral pieces. Like some little paper flowers. Okay, so that's good. And then we got this. Oh, I got this thing here too. So let's ink that up. I think I'll put that there. And then I do want to use this one too. I just don't want to cover all the stuff here. So what is in here? I don't even know what's in there. Little word thing. I guess this is this a sticker? Oh, it's not a sticker. It's just, it's falling apart there is what it is. The little chipboard's coming apart. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to use this. I originally had this lifted and over a bit more, but when I just glued it down, like, you know, I just put it right there. So it's either use this one here or this one. Let's see, where do I want to put this? It's a little teeny star I took off of, maybe on the ball. That seems good. We'll put it on the ball. This would actually be cool. I mean, it would be a very tedious job, but using this little trim thing here could take all the little stars apart, and then if you're doing like a sky background for like a mixed media piece, you can put like some of these around. That would be cute. Okay, so that goes on the ball, and then this is still lifted up, so I don't know what the deal is with that. So that needs to be glued again. It doesn't want to cooperate right here. It really doesn't. So I have all these new prints, like really amazing prints for Halloween. So I'm really excited about those. So I was going to do a Halloween piece tonight, but I will do that next week on here with you guys. And then also we are having a playlist. So the three of us that do the Artistry Collective on Wednesdays, we're doing a card collab. So it's like National Card Day, and that is October 4th. So make sure you check it out. And if anybody, you know, you want to join or something, and send a message. But I think it's going to be super fun. Definitely can't wait. And I do have an idea of, usually I don't really plan things out too far in advance, but I kind of have an idea of like what I want to do. I think that's good. Just use that one instead. This is a Tim Holtz piece. I like that, the little chipboard. I don't think I really need this one. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's good. I have this, like all these sticker books, and this same exact piece there that's a Tim Holtz little elephant is actually right here too as a sticker. It's really cool. Commute and too hot for me. I love visiting Florida. I love where I work. We're good for the community. Florida, don't move here, please, whatever you do. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, Florida is so hot. When we just went there for Disney World, not just, but, you know, during the summer, the heat was unbearable. I mean, it is beautiful there. I do love it, but it was so hot. Really, really hot. I wanted to use some of these tickets here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to really make it work. I mean, maybe under here, maybe possibly. Let's take a look and see. This is a Tim Holtz fabric tape. All right, so I would put this one here. And then that little thing says Burnham Bros Great 3-Ring Circus. Maybe this should go up here. Somehow, some way, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to glue it down just yet, just in case. But I am, however, going to glue... Actually, no. I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to grab some paper flowers. Yeah, I can glue this down, though. Yeah, I'm going to grab some paper flowers really quick to add, like, some... You know, maybe some, like, blue, red, and yellow flowers. Yeah, I guess even if this gets covered, it's totally fine. I'm good with that. Oh, goodness. The thing flew off. It's pure swamp. All swamp is where I live, in a swamp. Like Shrek. Oh my gosh, the Shrek movies are so cute. I love them. All right, so I have to go over here to the side here for just a moment. Just a moment. All right, that's... all right. Yeah, I need to use some small flowers, like paper flowers. So I do have some in here that's like, you know, some yellow and reds that are small. I grabbed these because they have yellow and red together. And then I have some blues in here because I do think, you know, having like all three would be great. So maybe a little of this dark blue would look nice with the little flag where it says Circus on there. So let's use some of that. These are from Hobby Lobby in the his and her section. I just need to get those wires off. All right, so a couple of those. And then maybe a little bit of a lighter blue. Wait. This one? one? Yeah. Well, these are both the same pack, I think. Oh, it is. And then those are for Michael's. But I think that would be pretty. Or this has pearls on it. Because it does have some of the lighter blue on here too. So I was just thinking maybe possibly that. But we will see. Now in here, I do have these little ones here that have the red, and then it does have yellow little, what are those things called in the middle? Stamen or something? I can't remember. I can't remember. And then there is a couple of those that actually I just pulled out. Yeah, I'll use a few of those, the blues, and then these, possibly, maybe that, I'm not really too sure. We will see. And then let me look and see if there's anything else that I might happen to want to use. Of the like red packs in here. There is some pretty yellow ones. Let's see, we got some red ones here, if the other ones don't work out, but I kind of feel like they should. And which one goes with that better? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, right? I think that'll be good. Uh-oh. I got orange flowers in here, red, pink. They're all falling out of the packs. Oh, no. That's not good. I definitely don't want that to happen. Okay, let's just sit that over there for now. And then maybe possibly that one. These things are all like so unorganized now. They were really pretty organized before. But then I just go rifling through it on a live. And, you know, make a big mess of everything. There's some red ones in there, but I don't really need those either. All right, so let's see what we can do with this stuff here. Yeah, I gotta definitely get those organized better. I started putting like some white ones in here, and then the bag's ripping apart. It's all falling apart here. So it's crazy. But I have like so many things in my studio to like work on and organize that the flowers are just gonna have to wait. Like it's just too much. Too much. Don't get any cool weather, possibly December. We're lucky. Wow. And then it'll be in the 60s. I mean, I kind of wouldn't be mad about that. That's for sure. I think I would enjoy to not have like cold winters. Like that would be pretty amazing. But if it's like really humid, that's, you know, like swamps remind me of like, you know, humid and buggy. Hey there, Kelvin, and I see Dee Dee. Well, sure. Thank you so much for putting me on Facebook. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that, sweet friend. I really do. All right, so let's get to getting this together because I don't know where exactly. You guys can't even see the top of it the whole time. Goodness. I don't know where I want to put these, but I was kind of thinking in like 2 different places. But now I've done put like all this stuff up at the top. So maybe down here, we'll just do like a little small something by the frame. I don't know. I feel like it needs something else though. Like something with it. Let's see if this will work. Maybe two of those, one of those. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling that at all. I feel like it just needs like something in there aside from just the flowers. Like some baby's breath maybe. I'm kind of thinking some baby's breath, but I don't want to use the white one. I'm going to use like the brown tan one, which I'm going to have to grab that because look at this mess here. That is just a mess. It is crazy looking. I could use this that has some yellow in it. That could work. I have a couple of those up here, so I wouldn't have to go get the baby's breath. Yeah, I feel like it just needs something to break it up. That's not gonna fit right. Let me grab it anyhow. All right. Let's get some of this up in there. It's just not the same if I don't use some kind of greenery or baby's breath to break up the flowers. I feel like it just needs it. Unfortunately, this pack doesn't come with as much of the baby's breath as the white one does. I mean, it is, you know, a few dollars cheaper, but it's not nearly as much as the white, unfortunately. And these come from Hobby Lobby. That's where they come from. All right, let's put that there. And then we'll get a couple of these little pieces. All right, so we got that one, and then I'll layer it on the bottom first, and then through the, you know, the flowers like in the middle of them too. I don't like that it's covering over on the photo there, but I mean, at this point, it is what it is. It's just gonna have to work. Okay, so we got that one there. And then this one. All right, and then before I put the other ones on, I'm gonna use some more of this to put in between. Yeah, so much better with the baby's breath. I mean, yeah, it's not really like necessarily ugly if you put just flowers, but I just feel like the baby's breath really just adds to it. And it looks much better that way. Okay, so now I can add a couple of, I don't know if I want to use these. Let's just take a look. I guess it could work. I'm kind of liking it. I'm liking it. Just tuck that right under there. You can't really see that one as much right now, but it's there. And then this one will go here. See, it's starting to look much better. I was not feeling it at all in the beginning. But now it's coming together. Okay, and then we can do that one. And then I think that's pretty good, unless I use another, like just another blue. Maybe I'll do the dark blue. Yeah, that seems good. All right, that and that. Just do, excuse me, just do a little cluster there. And then, you guessed it, more baby's breath. Just a little bit at the top, like underneath the little teeny flowers. Let's see, right here. I want to be able to see the little gems in the middle, little pearls and all. That is so cute. I like it. Okay, so now up here, I'm going to do a small one, but it's not going to be always muggy. Yeah, I don't like that part. That's definitely like Florida, I feel like. And then you don't get really a winter to have a break. Plus, I do enjoy snow. Not so much the cold anymore. Like, I can't really handle the cold as much, but snow is fun. I do like when it snows. It's very, very pretty and fun. Okay, so this is gonna go here. And then, I think we need some more of these out of the pack because I'm already running out. Just got teeny little scraps here now. Well, this one can go on the top here. So I'm not going to do as much up there. Anytime I'm doing like a floral kind of thing, I like to do like two or three. One of them will be like kind of the main focus. The other one will be similar to it, but it will just be less. Okay, it's all sticking to me here. I will put these, and then I definitely got to get some more of the baby's breath out. So I'll tuck that under there. And with the stem on these, it kind of lifts it up a bit, so that's good. I did make this one forever ago for a circus photo shoot. Little hair thing, and it has like the feather in there and stuff, so really very cute. All right, this under here. And then I need some more of this. Yeah, it's such a bummer that you don't really get much in here at all of this stuff. And the white one, you get tons and tons that last for like forever. That's why anytime I get this one, I have to get, you know, several. You know, several packs, because I try not to go to Hobby Lobby all the time because, you know, I love it and I could go crazy there. I could definitely go crazy. All right, so I need some of this underneath this side, I think, maybe. Do I want to tuck it under here? I don't know. No, that's silly. That is silly. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I know I have to put this one here, but I also want, I need like a lighter blue as well. Let's see if we can just do like a couple of those, maybe. Maybe that'll look good. Not bad, not too bad. Not too bad. I would definitely have to put more of this in there though. My back is definitely not feeling the best right now. So I was doing some organizing and decorating and stuff earlier, so my back is about done for the evening. It definitely is. I'm ready to relax and watch some Amazing Race. Have you guys ever seen Amazing Race? I absolutely love it. I used to watch it all the time. And then during COVID, it stopped airing for a while. But then they started back up again. So yeah, I've been catching up on the past, like, last few seasons, which has been awesome. I used to also watch, what's the other one? Survivor. I'm not caught up on that one. Nate is, though. But I still need to catch up on that one. But first, I'm going to finish The Amazing Race. Once I finish that, then, yeah, that looks good. It definitely needed a little under there, too. So I've been enjoying watching that, just kind of binge watching, but I've been falling asleep early, which, like I said, is definitely unusual for me, because I usually am up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. All right, so we got that little cluster there. And then I think maybe just a couple little flowers just randomly around. Maybe. I mean, I do like these here. I do like those. Guess I don't really need that one. Well, I could put one up here by the balloon. And then one by the elephant, I guess. But I do need to glue the elephant down because I still have yet to do that. Oh, goodness. All right, so that's going to go there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just there. I didn't actually put a light one over here. I could put a light blue over here. down there. That's where it needs it. Okay, so we got that. And then let's do one of, oh goodness, this one here. Oh, I forgot to glue this down. This little teeny one is going to go at the top by this little balloon. And then I guess this one over here, I suppose. Sure, why not? Why not? So I do need to do a hanger, but I think for the most part, it's pretty much done. So, you have such talent. Camera to show. Oh, you know what? I do actually, I have a above camera thing that I can put, I have to use another device and like somehow use a switcher, which I have no clue how to do it, but somehow I want to figure that out. And then have both views where you'll be able to see from the top as well and like look down. But this is what I have so far. I mean, it's pretty much done. It just needs like a hanger. But that is what I have. I did add the little hats on the clowns. Just a couple of them though. She has a little hat too down there. But there it is. So I am pretty much done. It's just like, I mean, it could be a leaner. It did have the holes in it. Oh, thank you. It did have the holes still where I can put the hanger back through and, you know, use the same ones. I would just poke the hole through the paper. But I'm just going to ask my friend what she wants, or if she wants a hidden hanger. I'm not really too sure. So, she doesn't even know I made it for her yet, but I'm certainly going to show her and then send it to her. But I think she's going to love it. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a fabulous time. And it looks like I was only on here for an hour. That's really unusual for me, right? It certainly was. Another camera to show us what you're doing. I will definitely work on that. Video later. God bless and good night. Good night, Annie. Good night, sweet friend. And good night, all of my sweet friends. You guys have an amazing night. And I will be on Facebook tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see you guys there for some junk journaling fun. Good night, everyone.